Let's get into the conversation around Sallah celebrations here in Nigeria and all around the world, shall we? The CEO and founder of 14 Moon Foundation, Ustadh Qasim Badrudeen, joins us live here in the studios. I hope I got that correctly.
Yeah.
Because I need to work on my Arabic.
Thank you so much. That's the
So,
That's
I mean, great news indeed. Less than 24 hours to the Sallah celebration. Perhaps we should begin with your perspective about the relevance and significance of this particular Sallah celebration.
Thank you. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم تسليما. If you look at the issue of
what's supposed to be our response to that? No response from us? I thought we were
Wa
supposed to
alaikum
respond.
salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Oh, alaikum salam.
After greeting, that is it. The peace and blessing of Allah be upon you.
All right.
That's
all right.
the meaning.
All right, carry
so
on.
you now respond back, and you too.
Alaikum salam.
And
you too.
Alaikum salam.
So thank you. Well, when you talk about Eid al-Adha, there's no way you will now recourse back to the Abrahamic faith. The father of faith, that is Ibrahim, called Abraham in the Bible. So if you look at this Eid al-Adha, all the story rally around the life history of Ibrahim. And the most significant aspect of it is taqarrub ilallah. For you, taqarrub ilallah, for you to move closer to your Lord. That is number one. Because Allah instructed him to sacrifice his only child, Ishmael. And he wanted to carry out the instruction. But at the end of the day, Allah said, this man has been submit himself to me. He now replace it back with ram. So that is one of the, that shows obedience. That's one of the signals. You have to obey the instruction of your Lord, no matter how difficult the instruction may be. But today, people will say, I can't do this one. There's difficulty in doing it. So, but Ibrahim did that. Number two, tolerance. See, the son tolerated the father. Because if not for tolerance, you will have killed the father that you want to kill me.
Rebelled,
I would rather kill you.
Or run for his life.
Thank you. Or run for his life. Thank you. That is why we need to recourse back to that. And finally, is for you to put trust in your God. That is very important. Prophet Ibrahim put trust in Allah. That is why he was able to pass or excel in that trials or tribulations.
Now, how do you translate all of that into obedience of the pocket to buy ram?
Thank you. You say Islam, Allah said, La yukalifullahu nafsan illa wus'aha. Allah have not placed anybody on you. It's not compulsory you slaughter ram. So people will go to the extent of stealing ram because they want to slaughter.
Absolutely.
Some will use illegal money to buy ram because they want to know that people should know I am celebrating, I want to buy big cows. No. If you don't have money this year, you may have other year. It's not compulsory. It's for those that are capable and have the strength and financial capability. They are the ones that are expected to slaughter ram. It's not compulsory. During this period that everything is very scarce and very expensive, you can't cause harm to yourself and your family. Or you want to pay school fees of your children, you now say, I have to buy that ram first. And after this time, some weeks to come now, they will go on break. And you know the first time is very expensive. They will buy books. They will pay school fees.
They will travel.
Thank you. They will travel. So you don't need to cause problem for yourself and your family. Leave it if you don't have. But if you have, in fact, if you don't slaughter the ram, in fact, to some scholars, it's a sin. If you have money, you are very rich. Now say, I don't know anything about ram. You have to buy and give the needy.
Do you have a situation where there are very wealthy Muslims who subsidize these things for the poorer ones? Do you have it? Somebody will say, okay, I come to this market, all of you here, if your ram is 120,000 naira, I make sure that you sell everything for 50,000 naira. I pay the balance.
So, in fact, some do more than that, sir. Some, they do more than that. Some will buy ram and distribute to needy. I know some people like that.
Yes,
they will
I know
distribute to needy.
that. I know that.
So,
yeah.
like the foundation you are talking about, 14 Moon Foundation, is part of some of the things they do. They take from the rich and give to the poor. during Sallah period. Second day of Sallah now, we have some
and that's where you are the CEO and founder.
Yeah. We
so you take from the rich
and give to the poor.
All right.
So that's very important.
That's what they call Robin Hood. This spiritual Robin Hoodism.
And I remember you asking him for rams when he got in here. So I'm sure he came with our own rams.
You too, you contribute and donate to that.
So I should pay you to pay me.
Yeah, you have more rams.
All right, well, let's. So are you saying that if you can't afford ram, and you can probably afford, you can probably go for chicken or any other meat, it's not a problem at all at this time?
Yeah, it's not a problem, but it's not some of those sacrificial animals that are permitted to use for Sallah. That one, you just eat it with your family and enjoy. But the reward for slaughtering animal is not for you, because we have categories of animals.
So there's a reward for slaughtering?
Yeah, in fact.
So does it mean that because I am poor, I won't get the reward?
You will get your reward because you have good intention. In Islam, intention comes before action. If I have money, I will slaughter. For you, having that intention, they will reward you for it.
Okay, well, so the intention can also move on. If rather than kill a ram, I go and kill a goat, or I go and kill a hen, and I feel that, well, it is my intention to kill a ram, but since I cannot kill a ram, I kill a chicken, then I can get the blessing for the ram through the chicken.
Okay, no, sir. Thank you, sir. You see, that means you are playing pranks. Let me use the word. Because you have the money to slaughter ram. Now said, I want to use...
No, if the person doesn't have the money to slaughter ram.
Okay.
And he wants to slaughter chicken. I want to get the blessing of ram from
you will
the
get
chicken.
it because you have good intention that if I have the money, I will slaughter. But if you have the money and you don't slaughter, it's not permitted in Islam. You have to slaughter because slaughtering of the animal is not for yourself. For you, your neighbors, and the needy. So that you extend that love and mercy to others, charity. So that's why you have to slaughter if you have the money. If you see some millionaires today, you say they are spending money extravagantly. Some will buy 2 trailers of ram.
Some 20 trailers.
Because I was just going to mention that no matter how expensive rams are, people will always get to buy during such celebrations. No matter, someone said they bought, according to our report, one of the speakers there said he bought last year a ram of about 300-something thousand. So no matter how expensive, even if it gets to 500,000, you still find Nigerians who buy that ram.
Yeah, you see, if you understand the religion very well, the religion of Islam, you see, the Eid will not come suddenly. It's over. It will turn a new year before another Eid will come. So some make savings for it because of the reward they want to get from Allah. They have savings, Ilayah savings here and there. Some go for cooperatives. So that's why you see them buying it. It's not easy to bring out 500,000 naira now. They want to buy a ram, but they have savings for it. And they are very disciplined with it. They will not collect it for no matter the situation.
Yes, we have to go now. I understand we have to go now, but maybe in 60 seconds you can react to something you laid a foundation on, the issue of Ibrahim and Abraham. Yes. Ibrahim for the Muslims, yes. Abraham for the Christians. Yes. I remember a time in Nigeria where the Christians and Muslims were like this. I wonder why that has changed over the years. Because I also come from a family where my aunt is married to a Muslim. So I have cousins who are Muslims. And
so you're waiting for your
I go to celebrate.
Okay, thank you. You see, something is missing. And what is missing is tolerance. Let me use the word. There must be religious tolerance. Allah has a reason for bringing us together as a Nigerian or Nigerians. We have Muslims, we have Christians. So we have to live peacefully. And that's what the Prophet taught us. When they got to Medina, the city of Prophet Muhammad, he met the Christians and the Jews. And he wrote what he called the Suru Medina Constitution, so that they can live peacefully together and no problem throughout the time of Prophet Muhammad. So we need to love ourselves. We need to tolerate one another. We should not abuse one another on the basis of religion. So if you do your religion, I do my own. For you, your religion, for me, my religion. If you do that, we are going to move ahead and there will be peace and harmony in our society.
And that's why in the Bible too, it says, let the wheat and the tares dwell together.
Well, so we absolutely have to go now, and we have to leave it here at this time. Ustadh Qasim Badrudeen, the CEO and founder, 14 Moon Foundation. Thank you so much for talking to us here on TVC Breakfast. We are coming for our rams.
We are coming for our rams. Told them to block the gates.
Put 3 rounds inside my car and I go with it.